Well, I have a totally new buck out there today that has not been around, and Wild Child is with him. First time I've seen Wild Child. That is an 8-point, and by golly, he's got a green tag, so he definitely was born in a pen. That's his first horns right there, and so that's a pretty good looking deer. He's a big-bodied deer, one that we have turned loose. Golly, he looks good. Horns got a lot of mass to him as well. And looks like a pretty nice 8-point. I'm zoomed in as far as I go. I'm shooting through the door because he probably is a little spooky. But he looks good. Looks really good. Some more antlers that we haven't been seeing. Deer we haven't been seeing coming around. But we'll see deer that we never see here at the house. And we'll also have some of the deer we see at the house that we won't see very often. And it's very likely, possible in fact, it's a good looking deer that one or two of those bucks might never come back. They get out, and if they swim that lake, they sometimes get lost. And then obviously there's a lot of danger out there, including deer hunting season. Automobiles, oh my gosh. It definitely looks like to me, it's so good to see Forrest back around the house, but it definitely looks like to me that that he has got a girlfriend in Wild Child. Wild Child's just, she's old enough to breed. She's just a year and a half old, but she is definitely old enough to breed. There's TC right out there behind her. So father and son may be courting the same girl. And the other deer that was around over there at the feeder looks like ran off. That deer's not been around here at all. But look at that big, beautiful. He's watching Benelli here on the porch. Benelli's right here at my feet. Watching that. He might get after Benelli, but Benelli's really, really fast. Well, as I look over there, I see that that deer is still over there. You can see he's a nice looking deer. Got a green tag on, which means that that is his very first set of horns. Wow. He's looking good, isn't he? It's narrow, but about an 8-point. Looking very, very good. Beautiful, beautiful deer. Beautiful. I love it. A beautiful line of geese coming up the bank. I just about have got in behind all the stuff right now. Can't hardly see them, but you can see there's several of them there. I didn't even really look and count them, but I think there's at least 8 or 10. They're single file coming in there to that shallow water. I think there's a duck or two in there too that they're running out. Oh yeah, there's a mallard drake and a hen in there too. Oh yeah. Oh, those are all ducks. Now wait a minute, I was thinking I was seeing geese in there. What am I seeing? Might be both. Yeah, they're geese. I don't know, Jimmy. Definitely geese right there. There are a couple of mallards mixed in there with them for sure. Moving down in that area where they like to feed on some vegetation that's growing off the bottom. And they really are enjoying that. I did see one green head and mallard head in there, I think. Bottoms up, bottoms up, bottoms up. There's a couple of them, bottoms up. That's where they like to eat, it's right in that area. Our fine feathered friends. Okay, you can really, really get a good look at them now. Benelli's out there also, so I'm not sure. She got in the water yesterday while I was down at the dock and swam out after one of those diving ducks that was very close to the bank. The duck just swam away from the bank. She swam way out there before I got her call back. She just kept swimming after the duck. She's probably gonna go make those geese move. She's looking at them. She said, this is what I was born for right here. Might get her back here. Leave him alone, Benelli, come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. She said, I'll come back up here. And the geese is kind of scared. They finally saw her. Look at those babies, though. Aren't those pretty? Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Those are big old birds, aren't they? That's what you're born to hunt right there. Waterfowl. Yeah, you were born to hunt those. Oh, goodness. She said, shoot them, Jimmy, so I can go fetch them. And I guarantee you she would. She's maturing every day. They say a dog's years is 6 or 7 years, and while it's only one of ours, so they grow up in a hurry. Of course, kids do as well. Was that fun? Was that fun? Huh? Was that fun? Was that fun? Get it. Get it. Get it. Get that water. Get that water. Get it. Was that fun? Well, we have a beautiful sunrise this morning. Turkey walking by the front deck. Probably be some more with that one. There was quite a few around the front of the house on the driveway side. I think that is little Whitey you're seeing out there through the bars. Him and the other little deer were sparring there a minute ago. Looks like that he's lost his orange ribbon. It's easy to break off. And with the sparring that they're doing, that's exactly what's happening. And I think that's him. I'm not positive. It is Wild Child out there. Sorry about that. A little difficult to shoot through the window here. It's 42 degrees out there this morning. 42 degrees, the coldest it's been since probably last April. And a little steam coming up off of the lake. The lake is, of course, warmer than that. The lake's still in the 70s. We have had the air conditioner off. Yeah, I think, I don't know. No, that's probably lucky 13 down there, not little Whitey. So I don't see little Whitey out there this morning. Hope he made it through the night. Let's see Wild Child. So he's usually around pretty close to where she is, but don't see him yet. But they're looking around at something. I don't know if they're watching turkeys coming or if that might be little Whitey coming from wherever he has been. But they were doing some sparring out there this morning. They were behind those deals, so I didn't shoot any video of it. I thought maybe they might spar a little bit more when that little buck walked out there. That might be Whitey, but don't really think so. I think that's that other little buck, but I'm not sure. They're both about the same size. Little Whitey's a little bit larger. One thing you know about little Whitey is anytime I walk out there, he'll come up to me. So we'll see. We'll see. But what a nice, beautiful morning. The sun is not up yet, but it's getting close. Red sky in the morning. Sailors take warning. Means the wind's going to blow today. And it's going to get up to about 80 degrees. It's going to be a beautiful day. See the sun shining on the mountain. The leaves should start changing here pretty shortly, as fall finally has arrived. Yep. As we head off to church, all the bucks are here. And little Whitey and Wild Child waiting right there. Little Whitey was standing right in front of Chris's car looking at her a second ago. We're trying to teach Benelli to stay. Apache comes down and holds her while we leave, or she chases the car. Got to break her of that habit. Hi there, baby. She coming over here to see us. Many of y'all noted the other day in the video that noise I heard was an elk bugling, and you're exactly right. It certainly was. And as we come back from church here on a Sunday afternoon, here in what we call Sherry's Park, we keep it beautifully mowed. There's no house here or anything, just a big pecan grove that Sherry named Sherry's Park. And she likes it. And you can see that there's a couple of bulls there. There's an elk laying down there that I can't tell if that's a bull or not. I think it's a cow laying down. Zoom on out there all the way. You can see that that's a pretty decent bull right there, but not a giant. Probably, I don't know though, he's pretty big. There's a smaller bull there for sure. And they were all laying down. They got up, and but there's a smaller bull. It's kind of hard to see him. That guy is a pretty decent sized bull. Most of his rack you cannot see. And he's not paying a whole lot of attention to us as we just sit here and watch him out of the car. They're pretty, aren't they, baby? They sure are. But I think it's a little bit, yeah, you look at that bull, he's a little bit larger than what you think. Those antlers go way up there. That's as far as I can zoom in. But a welcome home committee on a Sunday afternoon. Move the car just a little bit, and you can actually get a lot better look at that bull because he's got that old dead tree back there, that dead tree limb behind him, and you can see that he is huge. I mean, huge. Look at those antlers. You can still just see one side of him. When he turns his head the other way, which he did a second ago, you could see a little bit better. There's a little bit right there as I let the car slide forward just a little bit. He is really, really, really tall. He's narrow, not wide, but holy cow. No, holy bull. He's just big, beautiful elk. Look how tall he is. Those antlers just go to the sky. I don't know if we can see the others very well. There was a minute ago, one still laying down over there. Maybe there might be two laying down. I think there's a little spike out there, but that might just be a cow and a couple of calves. There's a one cow running around up here. It's got twins, and that could be it. It could be might be twins laying back there. I don't really know. But I thought there was four out there. But that is a big bull. No doubt about it. You can see those horns. Some of y'all on your computer can go in even a little tighter on him, but you see as he moves those horns around, we've got a better background, not just the dark woods behind him. You can see how big he really is. Wow. That's all I can say is W-O-W, wow. It's been quite a while since, maybe a couple of weeks since we videoed anything. Oh, look like a copperhead laying there. It stopped me in my tracks. Been a couple of weeks since we videoed anything inside of the pens here at the house. And we haven't taken a look. Somebody said, how's the August and Little Tiny doing? Well, Little Tiny and August, I think, are doing fine. I see them out here every day, and we'll go in and kind of take a little bit of a close look at them. They're pretty bashful. They're not real tame at all. Not tame at all, period. And but Split Ears have done a great job raising those babies, and they're great. As we get in here, we see Split Ears come right up here to us, right here. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. How's Split Ears? How's my girl? And there's Rose over there. The two little bucks that seem to be doing fine in here, and of course, two white does. And we got. We're hoping those two bucks there don't get too mean with each other. And but we're gonna go over here, and in order to feed Prince Charming, I've got just carrots is what I've got. But in order to feed Prince Charming, we have to feed him through the fence over here because he is separated from these. But we'll get over there. Oh my goodness, the little babies are looking so good. Tiny's not so tiny. She is still tiny compared to August, but they're looking good. Let's sit up here and see what we can do and feed some babies and have some fun. Here's my girls, Rose and Split Ears right here. They're wondering what we got. We got carrots. Now, these are some carrots that Sherry bought, and I cut them up. That's right, I cut them up. They were big old long carrots. I cut them up just for you girls and you guys. Yes, I did. I got a bunch of them. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta get over there. We've got both of our girls over here. We probably ought to put that bigger girl over with Prince Charming and let him do the breeding, and leave these two girls over here with the white deer, where we know that Rose's babies has got albino blood in them already. So this is looking really good right here. Throw a few over to them. And these are my girls right here. And Rose, how come you didn't have me a couple little babies? You didn't like that one? Those carrots might not be as good as those baby carrots. I'm sure Sherry bought them because she got a big old deal about 3 or 4 pounds, and probably was not very expensive. I did have to cut them up. That's okay. Hey, I tell you what, let's head over here. Let's head over to the fence. Prince Charming just laying over here. Let's head over here to the fence and see if we can't feed him. Oh, looky there. Let's take a look at the babies. How about that? Okay, right there, we'll kind of take a look at the babies. I've got it zoomed in there on them. You can see that little Tiny's still got a lot more spots than August have. August is quite a bit larger still. And now you keep in mind that Tiny, those deer were born just minutes apart. They were not born a long time apart or anything. And those are both belong to split ear. She's been a fantastic mother to them. And you can see that they're beautiful. They're eating acorns there from that acorn tree that's right up above them right there. That big acorn tree right there. And I'm sure that's what they're doing right now. I don't know if they've tried any carrots or not. We're going to have to go over there to that side. Oh, it's my finger. Rose bit my finger. Rose. She's after these carrots. All right, I'm going to have to quit video on those. We'll quit that right now and go over there and we want to feed Prince Charming some also. We'll kind of keep a little bit of an eye on the babies as we go over toward there. They're not really real wild, but they're also not real tame. As I get over a little bit closer to them, they're probably not gonna like me getting real close. You can see that August is turning into a little deer. Look at him. Looky here, Tiny coming right up here toward me. Come on, Tiny. Come on, Tiny. Have y'all tried any carrots? Huh? Looky there. You want that carrot? Huh? You want that carrot? How about that carrot? The big deer says, we'll go over there and eat those carrots. So don't be throwing stuff at me. Even throw that tail up. Throw that tail up in the air. Oh, let's see here. She's down there thinking about that carrot. She might have eaten one. I don't know if I got 2 over close to her or not. No, I guess she didn't. That's Tiny. And she's an awfully pretty little girl. Awfully pretty little girl. Let's get over there. And Prince Charming is just so sad. It's just sad. That's all there is to it. But he's still a pretty boy, a big boy. Hi, Prince Charming. Hi, buddy. How you doing? You doing okay? Don't you get blue tongue on me again this year? Yeah, don't you get blue tongue on me again this year? You're looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah. You look good except for your except for your antlers do not look that great. Do not look that great at all. Look at that. Isn't that pathetic? Poor baby. He still fights Forrest and TC and anybody he can through the fence. Still. All right, well, I'm going to get over there and see if I can't feed him a few carrots through the fence. Hi, buddy. Hi there, buddy. Get up here kind of close. All right, let's see what we can do. Okay, he's smelling those carrots. Gosh, he is a big deer. Huge deer. Hi, buddy. How about a carrot there? How about your girlfriends back there? They want some carrots too? Hi, buddy. Isn't he pretty? Isn't he pretty? Yeah. I'll get that up here real close to you where people can see you really, really good. He's a beautiful boy. He is a beautiful boy. Even if his racks just got massacred this year. That little doe back there, that's Molly. Molly's really not wanting those carrots. She sniffed of them, and that's about it. Well, I tell you, most of them are not having any trouble eating these big old carrots right here. Rose is right here eating on the other side. I wanted everybody to get a good close-up look at Prince Charming. He's still a beautiful boy, even though I about bit my finger right then. Even though he doesn't have the big rack, he's still a big giant deer, a couple of 100-pound deer at least. Two plus, actually. And he still loves to be fed by hand. So all I got is carrots. I didn't cut up any apples. I stopped and threw a few of them out to Mr. Forrest. We have not seen Wild Child. We have not seen Wild Child nor Little Forrest all day. I saw them about 12:30, 1 o'clock last night. I went to bed about 1:30, and I went out and checked on them. Forrest was out there. Forrest is very, very aggressive around that little whitey, and especially around food. And little whitey is way, of course, smaller and younger, and it's just a possibility. It's just a possibility that 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 Forrest might have just simply run him off. I mean, just run him off. There is a possibility that something could have got after him during the night. They're normally here in the morning. They're spending a lot of time sleeping at night. Spend a lot of time sleeping at night underneath the awning that we have the four-wheelers parked under. But it's garbage in those carrots, isn't he? I'm talking garbage in the carrots. Yeah, he's loving it. But I chopped up a bunch. There you go. There's the grill some. You can clean the house up right here. You can just finish it off. I had to come in here and take a little look at these guys. Okay, that'll wrap it up. I mentioned that Little Whitey and Wild Child had been gone. I saw them last night about 12:30, 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30, and I hadn't seen them all day. There's no deer here this morning except Forrest and TC came in. I haven't seen TC all day. Forrest did come back in this evening. And I gave him a few carrots, and he ate it to feed her. But I don't know what's happened to those other two deals. Oh, that one bucket was here today was Buddy. I call him Buddy because it's Whitey's buddy, that the little Whitey's buddy that was here in the pen. We let him out a couple, 2 or 3 days, and he stays right around the yard all the time. He's almost never out of sight. If he's out of sight, you can walk around just a little bit and find him. But we are very concerned about Wild Child and Little Whitey, hoping that he didn't run them in the lake and they might have swam to the other side, because if they did, they may never come back. And so we're concerned about that. I'm going to wrap this video up this week. We appreciate everybody. Things are changing all the time. This rut makes things very, very different and difficult for a lot of the deers. We had a fatality this week, and it's just a difficult situation. But we'll take a look at the babies as we go out of here. Remember, guys and girls, I sure do love you.